Hello YouTube, this is Dakima2, and I'm bringing you today an update video on some things that's going on with the channel and a big project I have coming up for you guys. It's going to be a very special project, but first let's talk about the YouTube channel. So as you know, that I haven't been uploading many Simutrans videos lately. I've been busy with school and stuff like that. Work, you know, is just crazy. I have to work like at night, overnight sometimes. And it's just ridiculous. So you won't find me on the channel very much often. That should change soon because I'm just going to manage things better and I'll have more time on the weekend to do things, upload videos, tutorials. I might even do Let's Plays. I don't know yet. You know, everything is volatile. Things will change. And we'll see what's going on with that. Simutrans is, as you know, a limited game. You can only do so much with it unless you're doing experimental or something. People have done some really cool things in the game. I don't know if I'm going to go that far, but that kind of leads me to my next surprise that I have to tell you guys about. I'm working on a project right now called Project Ember, is what I call it. And I guess I didn't really want to tell you the details of it, but I don't care. I'll do it now because I have nothing. I don't know what else I'll tell you, but basically I'm going to be building a computer. It's going to be a ATX mid-tower Windows computer that will work alongside my 2014 13-inch MacBook Pro here, which I will be using for the video editing in the future. But this Windows computer is going to be basically the main computer I'll use for special engineering software as well as the games that I have and I'm planning to get. I'm going to tell you some of the specs that I plan to I'm going to tell you some of the components that I plan to put in this thing. So it's about as state of the art as it will get. So basically the first thing that I want to tell you about is that this computer will be using AMD Ryzen, the most state-of-the-art chip out there right now. And they just unveiled Ryzen 7, which I'm not planning to buy because it's just out of my price range. This is supposed to be, well, I'll tell you what the budget is after I tell you about the details. But so you have AMD Ryzen, and this is a monster of a chip. It can do everything that the higher-end Intel chips can do for less, and so that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. I'm on a tight budget, and the fact that Ryzen came out the way it is now, and I didn't even know what it was a couple months ago. Didn't even feel like building a computer back then. It's just like it just fell right into my hands. So I'm going to be using that Ryzen 5 1600X. This thing is, I think, 3.6 gigahertz and 4 gigahertz on the turbo. So with overclocking. I'm going to be using a B350 motherboard. I prefer the MSI B350 Tomahawk, which is 110. The Ryzen 5 1600X is 260. I'm going to be using, at first, 8 gigabytes of RAM. I plan to upgrade that to 16, maybe 32. And I think I might do LED RGB RAM. I'm not entirely sure. And that will be in the future. I want to do an NVMe 256 gigabyte SSD. I might do 2 1 terabyte hard drives by Toshiba in RAID 0 so that I have equal distribution of data across both drives, which obviously combined together they function as a 1 terabyte drive, but there's a perceived performance boost that you get through it. I don't know whether or not it's worth it because of the potential for data loss, but I'll figure that out. I'm starting off with a GT 710 graphics card, $30, just to get the thing running because there's no onboard graphics for any Ryzen computer chip. And then we have the Eclipse P400S tempered glass mid-tower case by Fantex, which I'll be using. Very nice case, it looks nice. I've seen it in person once. And then I got Windows, obviously, and gigabyte Wi-Fi adapter and a Be Quiet 500 watt gold ATX power supply. So all this for about $900, $850. You'll hear more details about it later, but for now I'm running out of time here, so I'm going to have to end this early. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll be back with probably the 8th Simutrans tutorial sometime in the coming weeks, so be sure to stop by for that. Thanks. Bye-bye.